Hey girls and guys, and welcome back to Tricks Game. Today I'm going to be explaining the 10 most dangerous dogs in the world. Now, I'm not that good at this yet, and I'm only going to be telling the dogs, but I will be explaining them. Number 10, I'm going to say Doberman Pinscher. I've always loved Doberman Pinschers personally, because I'm just an aggressive dog person. I see all these stories on Doberman Pinschers saving people, but have you ever heard of Doberman Pinschers being aggressive? The man who created the Doberman Pinscher was a tax collector back in Germany, and he needed a big dog that could protect him. Now, I generally don't know the breed that he used to create the Doberman Pinscher, but the Doberman Pinscher was named after him because his last name was Pinscher or Doberman. His last name was Doberman or his last name was Pinscher, but he named him that. Now, this dog was great use for him. And Doberman Pinschers are aggressive, loyal, intelligent, sensitive, and I think they're beautiful. But if I could say a smartest dog in the world, I'd say Doberman Pinschers are the third, because they are extremely smart dogs, extremely intelligent, and were used in the war. But when they would use them as police dogs, but they stopped because they're so aggressive towards strangers. Number 9, German Shepherds. German Shepherds are hard-working dogs who are aggressive and strong-working, but they're also very loyal and easy to train. Now, before I get really started into this video, keep in mind that this is not about the dog. It's about how you raise the dog. These are just the bloodlines where most people have found it hard and aggressive to take care of this dog, that this dog could bite them, bite children, bite their family, bite their relatives, bite their friends' kids, bite their friends. I mean, that's just the case of what the dogs I'm going through. Number 8, Rottweiler. Rottweilers are aggressive dogs who are very dangerous. They're not quite as dangerous, and like I said, it's how they're raised, but they are one of the breeds on this list. Rottweilers are strong, muscular working dogs, and back then in Germany, they were used for butchers to carry loads of meat. This is raw meat. Do you know how heavy that is? One piece of raw meat isn't that heavy, but if it's a bundle of raw meat, it's extremely heavy. And I feel that Rottweilers are dangerous, strong, muscular dogs. They're very loyal to their owner, and in my opinion, they only go to one person, but they can always go to a family. Now, we're going to number 7. Number 7 is the Alaskan Malamute. The Alaskan Malamute is a gorgeous dog who is super loyal and knowable and just funny. They're stubborn, funny dogs. They're close to the relative of Siberian Huskies, and what am I thinking? Alaskan Malamutes are very aggressive if not getting enough exercise. Now, these playful pups are extremely playful and sweet and just super kind. And if they're not raised right, they can be aggressive. But that's not the case. If you don't give them enough exercise, they become bored, and that's when their aggression turns in. Like I said again, keep in mind it's how you raise the pup, and it's not always the case that they're aggressive because of bloodlines or stuff like that. It's just the way you're raising it. If you're neglecting, you're not abusing, but you are neglecting a dog, they're going to get bored and they're going to turn aggressive. You can't do that. So number 6, we're going to move on to Siberian Huskies. Siberian Huskies are not dangerous towards humans at all. They're sweet, loyal animals who are extremely stubborn and funny. My Siberian Husky, he's hilarious. I'm doing videos on him. That dog is the hilarious dog you've ever seen. He's super funny and stubborn. And but sometimes they can be aggressive. My Siberian Husky, the exact one I'm talking about, gave me a scar here. He bit me, in case you can see. So I have proof that the Siberian Husky attacked me. But the Siberian Husky is usually not dangerous toward humans. It depends on the dog. But they are, in fact, dangerous to smaller animals. And if you put a Siberian with, for example, like we said, I've got the Siberian Husky and he loves kittens. That possibly could be true, but most likely not. Siberian Huskies, most of the time that's false. Just false information. Because if you wanted to put a husky and a kitten together, it probably wouldn't be the best mix because the husky would attack the kitten. If I ever had my Siberian husky around our cat, the cat would die. So it's very dangerous. So you have to be very careful with Siberian huskies and smaller animals. Number 5, the Tibetan Mastiff. Tibetan Mastiffs are usually bred in Tibet and are extremely dangerous dogs. They were used to fight bears, lions, and tigers. And I feel like that Tibetan Mastiffs are aggressive, but can also be loyal to the owner. I have a story about my grandma told me. Her sister's neighbor had a Tibetan Mastiff. This Tibetan Mastiff was sweet, always loved Jan, because Jan had babysitted him. She fed him, she babysitted him, always was close to him. But one day she was talking to Megan, which is the owner. And I probably shouldn't have told you that. Sorry. Don't pay attention because I'm not going to give you anything else about this, but her sister, Megan, her dog attacked Jan. Had no reason. No reason. She just went up to her. Jan is her name. Jan just went up to Megan, started talking for a while, but all of a sudden the dog turned around and bit her, and it was down through her arm like this. And she didn't report it because Jan loves dogs, but that dog could have gone down good. And so could have Megan. And it would be dangerous. Number 4. Oh my goodness. I'm getting kind of lousy. Pit bull. Pit bulls are one of the most deadly killing animals of America. They're the deadliest group. Now, I am not saying that pit bulls are naturally aggressive, because sometimes it's the bloodline, but most of the time it's not. It's how you raise the pups, guys. So you may have seen all these gentle pit bulls, but when I think of a pit bull, I think of this aggressive dog, which in some cases is true, because pit bulls make it on this list because they have short hair, yes, but they are extremely aggressive. They're the number 1 dogs for dog fighting rings and can lock the